Hi, today I'm going to discuss with you on where is the coronavirus come from, and this news surrounding the press that the coronavirus in New York and the surrounding region and come from the European countries. And the conclusion from this is based on the study on this viral nucleotide sequences, and that is genetic material. Get sequences of genetic material and then compare. And so if the sequence is close, that means they should come same place. Here just showed the basic principle. Use molecular clocks. And the principle is basically same like when you have doubt about your son is your own son or not, you do the genetic test. And do genetic test just compare that your sequence with your son's sequence. And if your son is your true son, biological son, and the sequence is very close. And that's same like we did on this virus genetic test. So each virus have their own clock, all the genetic information. So when you get all different genetic material, you sequence it, and they present in the form of fair genetic tree. In this x-axis is just time you get this virus, and y-axis is just the nucleotide differences and distance. And for example, virus 1 and virus 2. So the distance is like this. This is this distance. So however, virus 1 and virus 3, and this distance is much bigger than virus 2. So virus 1 and virus is more close, and virus 1 and the virus 2 is distant compared to virus 2. And same is true virus 3 and virus 4 is close. However, virus 3 is distant from virus 2. Same is true 6 and 7 is close, but it's different from 6 is much distance from 5. And also this 9 and 10 is close. They have a short distance in terms of nucleotide sequence. And compared to 9 compared to 8, this is more distance. However, they all come from same parents. And that is the principle how to see this difference between the different virus in terms of genetic sequence. And based on genetic sequence difference, then you can get such kind of tree and to see how close they are. And this is the data on this coronavirus sequence database, and this is presented in this website. Right now, there are more than 3,000 sequences of viruses determined. And so this blue is the virus in China, and yellow and green is the virus in European countries, and the red one is the virus in America. You can see even in the beginning, among the virus from China, most then was in the same tree, but still there are some of them have go to different branch. So they start to see this difference because the virus replicating in the human bodies. The virus undergoes not of genetic change, automatic mutations on the sequence. So as the virus spread from China to European countries, and the virus nucleotide sequences become different and become big and big difference. So based on genetic sequence difference, that will provide us a lot of tools to identify the virus, to determine where this virus comes from, and also what kind of relationship this virus, related virus to all different sources. And we know that genetically all this coronavirus come from single parents. And in this case, this COVID-19 and the parent virus come from one China. And that virus continue to evolve in China and in the United States and in the European countries. So based on sequence difference, you can determine where this virus comes from. So this technology is very, very powerful tool. So generally speaking, sometimes it's not easy to get this live virus. And it will be very useful if you can get live virus. And then you can do all different kind of studies. But most kids will just get genetic information, this nucleotide and viral RNA. And based sequence analysis, we find this COVID-19 is completely from SARS coronavirus or MERS coronavirus. The homology of the virus is just about 70%. So that's a big difference. And basically said it's a completely different virus. However, this COVID-19 virus is very closely related to viruses from bats and pangolin. And the homology of this virus with virus from bat and pangolin close to 97-98%. We can say that and the same virus. That's why the current conclusion is that this virus, the COVID-19, is transmitted from bats or pangolin to human. But this process, transmission from the animal to human, is long process, maybe more than 20 years in this case. Because it's kind of slow process, the virus needs to continue to adapt, continue to change, continue to modify itself so it can adapt to the human environment, so it can survive in the human body. And that's really useful information, so we know where this virus comes from. So the COVID-19 is come from bats or pangolin. And also this tool is very important for us to trace the pandemic virus. I just showed the picture before that we see this, the Wuhan virus, how the virus grow, how this virus transmit from along China, then spread to China, to European countries, and then to the United States. So they are the same virus, but you can see the virus to go to European countries, and the virus go to America is different because the virus, they need to adapt to the environment, and they need to adapt to different population. They are the same virus, but they need to modify itself. And so these tools, molecular biology tools, will be very powerful to trace this pandemic virus. So again, we know where this virus comes from. We know where this virus go. And this wide debate issues on this about this coronavirus conspiracy theory, and some of Chinese accuse that the virus is created in United States laboratory, and the virus is brought from U.S. to China. Meanwhile, some of America accused Chinese actually create this virus as biological weapon in laboratory in China. And this virus was leaked from the laboratory, got into the population, so they cannot control it. And that's the so the only way right now we can to clear this doubt is by genetic analysis of the different viruses. And because virus, if you generate in the lab, is different from the natural. But right now, it looks like the virus is come from animal. There's no evidence that the virus is generated from any lab. And not very important, since that the system is monitoring new coronavirus. And we know this virus continue to change, and in the environment, there are thousands or millions different coronavirus. And all this coronavirus are going to have continuous involvement, also have some kind of interaction. There's no doubt in the future that a new coronavirus can be created and can create almost the same pandemic like we have right now. And this truth does allow us to right now monitor the virus in the environment, particularly the virus in animal population. So we know how this virus was evolved. And as soon as we've identified this virus, we know where this virus comes from and how dangerous this virus can be. And this is my thought for today, and I wish to see you in my next video.